What's up? My name is Devin, also go by Infinite or Pop by Infinite. And today, we're actually going to do a loop breakdown for the placement that I got with Sada Baby. You know what I mean? Well, I shouldn't really necessarily say that I got with Xclusive and One Way K. You know what I mean? So, basically, the way that this came about was me and Xclusive dropped a loop kit called the 24-hour loop kit. I'm sure some of y'all have heard of it just because I've pushed it and promoted like the hell out of it and everything like that. But One Way K took it, flipped it, and then got it over to Sada Baby. He rapped on it. He just dropped it. It's called 4 Minutes of Hell. And it's honestly such a dope track. And I really wanted to just break down this loop because this is such a monumental moment in my career so far. You know what I mean? So we got the project right here. So let's get into it. So basically, the way that me and Xclusive were doing everything for this kit is that we would just send each other unfinished ideas, and then we would just add on top of it, and then get it going. You know what I mean? So, what he first sent me was this right here. And then I came in and I added these two right here. And then I threw this lead in here. But if y'all heard the song, y'all know the lead got cut out. So only the strings ended up making it into the cut along with the other parts of the loop. So my creative process of how I added these strings on top is I didn't want to do too much because as you can tell from here, that's already pretty loaded. You know what I mean? There's already a lot of melodic elements and layers to it as it is. So I didn't want to do too much. So I put this string on top first. You know, just to layer, just add like a more cinematic feel to it. And then I was like, yo, I need to add something. You know what I mean? So I threw this this pizzicato string on top too. And as you can tell, there's a bunch of delay because once the delay goes off, like it kind of drowns out into the other mix, so it's not as noticeable later on. It kind of fades and mixes in with it, you know what I mean? And for everyone who was wondering, these are the strings I used. They're from Triton, the pizzicato section. All I did was just put them in here, turn the velocity all the way up because they were super quiet. And then I threw RC20 on it and threw a bunch of delay on it as well. And then for the top line string, it was also in Triton. Analog strings 1 and 2, and this one just has reverb and delay, nothing too crazy. The sound was already really good, so I didn't want to do too much to it. Like, especially when you're doing music and you're collaborating with other people, you have to put your ego to the side, and you have to realize that adding like a million different things to make yourself feel better isn't necessarily the best option sometimes. Sometimes you just need to add 1 or 2 elements that's very simple and not do too much to it to make the finished goal possible. You feel me? And then other than that, like the other effects on all the other sounds is pretty normal. It's just reverb, delay for like the bells that were in there, but other than that, there wasn't really anything else. I cut out the low end for some of the chords just to save room for the bass. A lot of this is just bare bone because it already sounded good when Xclusive sent it over to me. And then for the very last thing, I always master everything through Ozone. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's a beat, song, loops, everything. It gets mastered through Ozone. So this is what Ozone did to it. Boom for the EQ. Imager stayed off, and then maximizer, these were these settings. And that was all just done through the master assistant. I kind of left it alone after that. I'm actually pretty sure it cut out a little bit more of the low end, but I was all like, come on, man, we're doing hip hop. We're supposed to have a lot of low end. And then also something that's super important to loops and beats in general is that panning is huge if you're trying to create space and you have a lot of layers and textures and everything like that. So as you can see, the bells are to the right, the leads to the right, strings to the left, vocals to the left, lead to the right, strings to the left. There isn't really any method to the madness here. I just like panning stuff just to leave more room for everything and give everything a more of a stereo image. And with that being said, man, that really concludes the episode for today. I'm just super proud of myself. I'm super proud of Xclusive. I'm super proud of One Way K, man. And you know what I mean, what else can I say? Go stream 4 minutes of hell. All right, peace out, y'all.